Once upon a time, in a quiet green valley surrounded by gentle hills, there was a small village where people lived simple and peaceful lives. The villagers worked hard every day. Some grew crops in the fields, some baked bread, and others took care of animals. Among them lived a young shepherd boy whose job was to watch over a flock of sheep. Every morning, the boy would lead the sheep up a grassy hill far from the village. The hill was wide and open, with fresh wind blowing through the tall grass. From the top, he could see the tiny houses of the village below, the winding road, and farmers working in their fields. It was a beautiful place, but also very lonely. The boy spent long hours alone. The sheep quietly grazed, chewing grass slowly and peacefully. Birds sang in the trees. Sometimes clouds moved slowly across the sky. But after many days of doing the same thing, the boy began to feel bored. There was nothing exciting to do, no one to talk to, no games to play. One afternoon, as he sat on a rock watching the sheep wander around, a mischievous idea came into his mind. "What if I call for help just for fun?" he thought. "It would be exciting to see everyone running." He stood up suddenly, took a deep breath, and shouted as loudly as he could, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a wolf chasing the sheep! Help! Help!" Down in the village, the farmers dropped their tools in shock. The women stopped their work. The men grabbed sticks and ran quickly up the hill to save the sheep. They were breathing hard and full of worry when they reached the boy. But there was no wolf. The sheep were calmly eating grass. The hill was quiet. The boy burst into laughter. "Ha ha! I fooled you! There is no wolf. I just wanted to see you run." The villagers were not amused. Their faces were serious and disappointed. "Do not lie like this," one old farmer said firmly. "If there is real danger, we must trust you." But the boy only smiled. He thought it was very funny. A few days later, the boy grew bored again. The wind felt slow, the sheep were dull, the silence felt heavy. "I want to have fun again," he said to himself. Once more, he jumped up and shouted even louder than before, "Wolf! Wolf! Please help! The wolf is attacking the sheep!" Again, the villagers rushed up the hill in panic. Again, they found no wolf, only the boy laughing loudly, holding his stomach with amusement. This time, the villagers were angry. "You must never lie again," they warned him. "We cannot keep running here for nothing." But the boy did not truly understand their anger. He only remembered how exciting it felt to trick them. Then, one late afternoon, something truly frightening happened. The sky was turning golden as the sun began to set. Long shadows stretched across the hill. The sheep were quietly moving closer together. Suddenly, from behind a large rock, a real wolf appeared. Its eyes were sharp and hungry. Its body moved slowly and silently toward the sheep. The boy froze. His heart began to pound. His hands trembled. This was not a game anymore. The wolf growled softly and stepped closer. Terrified, the boy ran and shouted with all his strength, "Wolf! Wolf! Please help me! It's real this time! Help! Help!" His voice echoed across the valley, but in the village below, the people heard him and did nothing. "He is lying again," they said. "He fooled us twice already. We will not be tricked again." The boy screamed louder and louder, but no one came. The wolf leaped into the flock. The sheep scattered in fear. The boy tried to chase the wolf away, waving his arms and crying. But he was only one small boy, and the wolf was strong and wild. By the time the villagers finally walked up the hill much later, it was too late. Some sheep were gone, and the boy sat on the ground crying, full of regret. "I told the truth this time," he sobbed, "but no one believed me." The villagers looked at him sadly. "We wanted to believe you, but you destroyed our trust." From that day on, the boy never lied again. He learned that trust is precious. Once broken, it is very hard to repair. So, what is the moral of the story? If you lie too often, people will not believe you, even when you tell the truth.
Subscribe English Paper to learn English.